you about Jonathan Taylor and the way he plays?
I mean, just a guy who runs extremely hard. I mean, that guy runs hard. He's probably the hardest runner we've seen all season. Breaks a lot of tackles. It's gonna be a task we're gonna have to play well.
What's the difference between Jonathan Taylor hard and Derrick Henry hard?
Yeah, I think Derrick Henry's he's a big guy. I mean, not saying that Jonathan Taylor isn't, but Jonathan Taylor's a little bit faster. I think a little bit more center of gravity. Like I said, he breaks a lot of tackles. Not that Derrick Henry doesn't, but I do some things similar. But Jonathan Taylor's still a very, very good running back, and like I said, we're gonna have to play well.
You guys faced Carson Wentz a couple of years ago. Obviously, he was with the Eagles. Is there any tendencies that he does that maybe you can kind of use in this, or is it completely different?
Yeah, I think it's completely different. Again, I don't necessarily even remember playing Carson. I'm sure we did, but it's a completely different offense. He's playing well. Make all the throws. He's been able to do that, but that run game helps him out a lot. And like I said, we're gonna have to play well.
Defense has only allowed 6 points in the first quarter of games this season. Why is it so important to prevent team from scoring early in games?
Obviously you want to come out into a game and start the game fast. Obviously whether you're going out there offensively, defensively. Coming out there defensively, I always want to come out there with the mindset of getting a 3 and out, trying to flip the field and give our offense good field position for points. So that's just our mindset going into the game each and every week, trying to start fast and give our team some momentum.
Carson's a guy that likes to get off script. When the play breaks down, he extends plays. Is there anything mentally or physically during the week that you guys are preparing for know that plays may be longer than usual?
Yeah, I think you always got to prepare for that each and every week, understanding, the balls are going to get thrown downfield, and, there's going to be opportunities that we had to be able to make a play on the football. He throws a lot of balls down the field where defensive back, well, he's in position, but, he runs into receiver and they get a penalty called, and so they kind of get bailed out there. So those are the type of plays that, we feel like we got to make. But at the end of the day, it's a very good offense. And, we had a good day of practice today. You just got to continue to prepare well and play well.
How much has their offense maybe tweaked with Carson as opposed to last time you saw them with Phillip Rivers and with Jonathan Taylor being a year older?
Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot.
Football is a physical game, obviously. What does it mean, though? Are some teams more physical, and what does that mean? Because the Colts have a reputation for being one of the more physical teams in the league.
Yeah, right. And, I mean, you can see that on tape. Obviously with the style offense that they have, liking to run the football, that means you got to have a physical offensive line to do that, and they do. And like I said, we're going to have to play well to win.
Is there some sort of some people say set the tone early, or in regards to like you combating their physicality? What does that mean, and what do you guys have to do then to almost match that?
Yeah, I mean, it's like going into a fight. You know the fight's going to be physical. You got to be the one to attack. And that's just the way you got to look at it. You got to be the one to set the tone early. You might get hit, but shoot, you got to get out, get back up, and continue to throw punches. So it's going to be one of those physical games, and we understand that going into the game. It's a good offense, and we're a good defense, and it's going to be a fun Sunday.
Do you feel like this is the best that you've been playing in your career?
I feel like that's a trick question. I love playing this game, man. I love the guys that I play with. I love the coaches that I play for. I love this organization, and I just want to keep getting better and keep continuing to try to be the best version of myself. I still feel like I got a lot of ball left. Going one day at a time, 1 week at a time. I'm 30 right now, so who knows? So I'm just enjoying the moment, enjoying being around my guys, my teammates, and really just taking it one week at a time. I still feel like I got a lot of ball left, though.
All you guys in this Bill secondary, Jaron, everybody, yourself, are known as pretty reliable tacklers. Is this a team where they're going to test the secondary's tackling because their O-line, they're going to make some holes on occasion?
Yeah, I mean, I think as a DB, you kind of got to expect you're going to have to make some pretty tough tackles in a game, and we work extremely hard throughout the week, and in our tackling drills and find out, at the end of the day, you got to find a way to get them down. Plays are going to break. As a DB on the second and third level, we got to find ways to get them down no matter what. Using the DB net, and again, that comes to with everybody running to the football. We always try to preach no one-on-one tackles, and that's just basically everybody running to the ball, taking good angles. It's the NFL. There's going to be missed tackles, but try to limit those. But at the same time, turning it back to the guys that are running to the ball.
Michael Pittman has been a weapon for them. How do you kind of limit his capacity to affect the game?
I couldn't hear the question. I'm sorry.
Just Michael Pittman and what he's meant.
Yeah.
How do you limit a guy like that?
Yeah, I mean, a huge target for Carson, a big target, huge catch radius, a guy who plays extremely hard. He reminds me a little of myself on the offensive side of the football, man. He just every play you can see him out there battling. With a guy like that, you're just gonna have to continue to play physical. When the ball's in his hands, you got to make him feel you, and that's with anybody who not putting a target on his back or anybody's back, but at the same time, players when the ball's in their hands, you got to throughout a game like this, you got to really make him feel you.
This team's not won back-to-back games. The sense of wanting to get back on that and start stacking wins again, is that how big of a thing is that now to go ahead and prove yourself, and this team to prove itself after a bit of a difficult stretch?
Yeah, we just looking right now at this week, just wanting to prove ourselves this week. We're not looking at obviously we want to continue to stack wins, but we're focused on this week and continue to move forward.